Hello, 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 everyone. Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Path Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacino. How's everyone doing? Shortened holiday week, Monday morning. Should be a quieter week, hopefully. Although we do have some fair amount of stuff going on Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. Hey, hey, Waka Waka, glad to see you again. Oh, you're going to blame work, huh? All right, we'll accept the excuse. Good morning, Patrick. Markets are meh. I expected to pop to 12, then drop big. All right, well, I was wondering if you were still okay. I was wondering. Good morning, Options 22. Glad to have you here. Connor, good morning. Good morning, Gary. Grand Rising Christoph. Let's see. Jeff Bezos, recession's coming. Don't buy a fridge. What if your fridge, don't buy a TV, fridge, hold on to your money per business standard. What if your fridge broke? Then what do you do? Do you still not buy a fridge? Tesla is looking like it's gapping down. I got the next key levels updated. Good morning, Royal Palms. Good morning, Ted. Wow, a lot of the crew in the house. No holiday time yet. All right. We had the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. Prior was revised up. I'm actually going to probably have to switch my economic calendar because this doesn't give me as much information as I wanted. Previous revised for point 0.1, yeah, to 0.17. So I might be working on switching that up. Then we just got the auctions today. Not much going on. Pretty quiet heat and Disney up big, replacing the CEO. So, go woke, go broke. Disney doing the opposite now. Let's see if they change some of their stuff around. They've been going down the woke path. Having to replace the CEO, that could be good news for Disney. We'll watch for that on a pullback. Tesla down. Lots of mega caps mixed. Oil and energy down today. Sector so far, basic materials, deep red, technology pullback. Nothing positive when I refreshed that earlier. Fed watch 75% for the 50 basis points, 25% for the 75 basis points. Fear and greed still in greed. So gamma, negative gamma, still just above 4K. It's harder to read here, but they haven't been updating the website as much. So it's right around like 4,025. So we're still in negative gamma mode and still a big gamma wall for next major OpEx for quarterly OpEx in December. So we will keep an eye on that. Not much in earnings this morning after the close. Zoom, Dell, Allegiant Technologies. So some minor stuff, not going to be market moving. Tomorrow morning is more substantial with some key retail, which could have a minor impact. All right. All right. George says, buy the fridge on Facebook Marketplace. There we go. Buy it on Facebook Marketplace. Everyone, don't forget to, yes, this is not a week to force trades. We'll go through some thoughts of mine in a second. Good morning, Anissa. Good morning, Ramsey Fall. All right. All right. So, cycles now getting to the bottoming area. I will be watching. We're holding the daily rotation zone, also inside bar overnight compared to Fridays. So, longer term viewers know I'm watching the breakout or breakdown levels, especially since we're near the lows. If we traded below those, there's just not getting super aggressive with anything. Key support 39.30 roughly and 39.07. Not much has changed overnight. Very quiet. The major level I'm watching, not necessarily for just today, but this 39.99 for a longer term close, at least a 4-hour close. Above that, then I'd be retargeting this 40.33 to 40.50 area. Then 40.59 to complete the bullish pattern. So that's really about it. The message this week, especially with once these cycles start turning up with weeklies still at the top, remember, weekly cycles are still at the top here. So, but daily have cycled back to the bottom without weekly budging. So we could easily get that next push higher to complete some of these upper price targets before a potential bigger rollover. Waka Waka said he's expecting 12K, a return to it, which would be the return to the area from the 15th. NASDAQ pulling back a little more into the daily rotation zone. So far did break Friday's low, but bounced back above there. So I'll be watching that for a re-break, a retest little area. This doesn't have it on there though. The daily did. Maybe it didn't break. Doesn't look like it did. Sorry. So disregard that. Still using. Actually, it broke Friday's low, but not Thursday's low. I'm utilizing Thursday's low for the NASDAQ. Thursday's low coming in 11,528, and then key support 11,422 and 11,300. The key level on the up move for me is 11,897.25 on a closing basis. We don't need to dive down much in this. Everything else is the same. Thanks to OPEX ending, we don't have to be pinned now. It's a short trading week. I see a final rally into the top, then a big drop. I tend to agree. I'm actually agreeing with Waka Waka on that. I think there'll be the rug pull in December. Waka is a buzzkill? Well, good morning. Well, at least you're here, Josh. Thank you for being here. All the smart people are here. Keep in area though for this 50 to 62. Draw your retracement harmonics and keep an eye on any rallies between the 50 and the 62.5. Let's just pop through the Dow and the Russell, then get to the Qs and the spiders. Where did this? I gotta check something out here because this is nah. Major resistance is 34K. That's what I'm watching on any rally. Support, pretty decent support, 33,475 and then 33,214. Nothing's changed overnight. Russell, inside bar. Again, Friday's low or high. However, you start breaking above 1856, I would use Friday's high area, about 1870, as a target. Everything trading in lockstep with all the cycles getting to the bottom. Weekly cycles still at the top. Real quick, DAX. No, this is more of a horizontal channel. I'd be watching 14,200 for the breakdown area. A breakout area, the target would be 14,600. Now, let's get to the Qs and the spiders. Spiders. Little gap down. So besides watching the gap fill play, looking like 394.58 right now. 392. What's Friday's lows? 393.04. So that's going to be your key support area, right around 394. Breakdown below that, we're looking at 390.60. Below 390.60, you got to start watching out. As long as that holds, nothing to worry about from a pullback perspective. So we'll be watching for the gap fill. The gap fill would be to 396.03. Then above there would be, I'm going to utilize about 397.75 and then back to 400 to the upside. That's really about it. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, don't force. Do not force. Qs 283.28. There, this low is 282.32. 282.32 will be the first level. Why? So far, we're inside of Friday's low. So that's the breakdown. But then that breakdown would only take me to Thursday's open. 280.88 would be the next key level with the 50 into the rotation zone. A break below that, then I'm using 278.50. Nothing is super bearish as long as we're holding the rotation zone. But I'd really be watching Thursday's open on any sell-off below Friday's low with that flat 50 right there. To the upside, your first level of resistance, again, is this 284.70, but then I would utilize Friday's opening price. Remember, we had that gap open to that of 287.89. And then above there, let me just peek down here, 288.83, and then 290. There we go. Andrea's here too. So you're trading the charts? Well, I'm seeing a lot of similar stuff in the charts to you, Waka Waka. SP should have touched the 200 SMA by now. Your portfolio is the turkey. It can touch the 200 this week coming in. This George is predicting a red week. Are you ready for Red Don Gary? All right, let's take back and look at the notes. Notes holding the rotation zone, but not much going on besides the bigger pattern that's triggered. Going to be paying just as I am with the stock indices. I am utilizing the short-term harmonics here. 112. 112.28.5 is my key closing level on a 4-hour basis to watch for that rotation back up. A break down below roughly about 112.04. Major support 111.27. Dollar index. I talked about watching for this rotation back up. So far pausing at the first target area is 107.28. On the next push higher, 108 is key. Support now coming back in at the breakout level. So support coming back in at 106.71. But we should still continue to see a little push higher before daily cycles get to the top. The VIX, very quiet right now. Gap open up after the option expiration, but that's not surprising. That's actually not a very bearish move considering OPEX on Friday. We'll be watching, though, if we get above 24.35 for a slightly more bearish tone. Other than that, we break down about 23.70. We'll start watching for a slightly more bullish tone. Crude, retesting that 87.5. There's just not a great setup yet, but crude on the cycles getting to the bottom and definitely oversold. So I will be watching. If this candle closes down, we might have an aggressive %B buy entry in crude. Oh, Bitcoin. Now this is double is a triple. No double. Double's gone. So triangle breakdown, but testing the 87.5 area again. There is just not much going on at the moment in Bitcoin. Let's get to Tesla, though. Tesla trading pre-market below Friday's low. 176.55, trading 176. So the two on any pop into the open, 176.55, and then 180.19 are the key resistance levels. Nothing's changed with the potential double. Remember, not confirmed or triggered anywhere close to that, so it's still just a potential pattern. Next support levels, 169.59. If you want minor ones, this is where you use your little reverse harmonics. For more active Tesla traders, 174.16, 171.19. My major level I'm expecting to target probably in December at this point is 163. Let's see. All right. Coco's buying the dip, as always. Thank you for being here, Coco. What else do we sit with? Keeping an eye. I covered this yesterday, but just keep an eye. Not expecting it to trigger today. We're going to get a slight gap down in Apple, but just pay attention. If Apple does trigger this double top, it could be a sign of starting for a bigger pullback with cycles at the top on Apple. On bullish mode, though, for this week, if we tip into a bullish and break above about 152.65, watch for a quick little test. It should still, probability-wise, before triggering the double, it should probability-wise hit this 154.64 to right in the area of that 200. So just pay attention to that, even if you don't trade Apple, as a potential bellwether stock to help guide this week. So, all right. Don't need to talk about anything else today. Everybody have a fantastic trading day. I will be back this afternoon. Again, it will be a quicker session this afternoon because of other things going on. And, oh, you SBR? SBR. You get it would just be a quick little break play, by the way, based off of this. You get a close above Friday's high. It's a little percent P pop, and I would be targeting 80.89. And you have the gap fill right in front of that to 80.23. Other than that, you break below Thursday's low, you got problems in this. And I'm expecting that to be broken on the next rollover play. Not just yet oversold. Cycles at the bottom, I would be watching for a return play to the breakdown level and that gap play. But once this area is broken to the downside, this is not something I'd want to be long at all in. You got gap magnet to the downside and a return to the 200. So that's about it. With that, I will chat with everyone later today. Thank you for... Oh, can I ask a favor of people? On TradingView, since they've opened up live streaming, and I may do some TradingView live streams, but I need 10 followers because I don't publicize this. But here is my information. Speculator, SPEKUL8R. Could I get some people to follow me who use TradingView out there? I'd like to bump this up. I don't normally promote this, but since there is streaming now available, I need to get to 10 followers. Can I get some TradingView people? And it doesn't matter, even if you're free, it doesn't matter. Just could you follow this account, please? I will be bringing that up a few times. I'd really, really appreciate it so we can do some live streams occasionally on TradingView. You're welcome, Andrea. Thank you, Christoph. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate everybody here. Have a safe, don't force things this week. And we could just get a grind move towards, let's get Wednesday out of the way, though, first with durable goods and Fed meeting minutes. Put the link. That's fine, Gary. I mean, if people use TradingView, even if you sign up for a free account, you can follow me. And if you sign up for a free account, just you want a free account just as a backup, use the link in the description. Use my link just because it gets me some TradingView coins or something, so it just helps support this stuff. Thank you, Royal Palms. Is there a link here? Where's my... I don't even know. I'll have to look. I will have to look. Thank you, everyone. I shall talk to you later. Bye for now.